Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and today I've got one of the most wildly popular bikes Honda ever built. Actually, this model is second only to the Honda CB750 in sales. Most of these were ridden by ranchers or farm owners or campers or kids, so most of them got run into the ground. There's not a lot of them left, and there's like a cult following on these things. We actually bought 34 bikes from an estate sale. This was one of them. There were 7 or 8 Trail 70s in the mix. Most of them were in really rough shape, so we parted them out because this is a great aftermarket parts market for them. But this one here was just too nice to part out. It needs to be gone through. It's not running right now, so the carb needs to be cleaned and it needs to be serviced, and it's got miscellaneous issues on it. But it's a great starting point for a restoration. We're selling the bike as is. What you see is what you get. It has the chrome down tube option under the engine. The handlebars look to be in good serviceable condition. The tachometer, or speedometer, excuse me, is showing 5,000 miles on it. The headlight doesn't appear to be damaged. Front fender looks good. The wheels are in good shape. Forks look to be pretty straight. Bikes, for the most part, all there. It's missing a tail light. It's got the decent seat on it, rip in the middle, but it's probably the original seat. So yeah, these things were wildly popular. This bike bought the middle America into the dealer showrooms with an original MSRP of $395. The Trail 70 was 2 to 3 times the price of a Sears, Wards, or Rupp mini bike. At the time, you could buy a Rupp for like 100. Back then they were like 150 bucks. Now, of course, they're thousands of dollars, but Honda quality was considered worth the price. Growing up in the 70s, every little boy he grew up on, went to or had a friend on a farm, knew someone that had a Trail 70. In fact, ask a biker age 45 to 65 what the first motorcycle he ever rode was, and he'll probably say Trail 70. In the 70s, Harley-Davidson was a firm in shambles, owned by AMF, while Suzuki and Yamaha proved little competition to Honda. So this bike ruled the dealer showroom floors. They sold tons of these. I hope it goes to a good home and somebody does a full restoration on it. It was restored. Probably the reason why it looks halfway decent is it was originally a different color. They weren't red in 1971. So somebody took up the trouble to do a frame-up restoration on this at one point. You can see it was originally like a teal blue color. So they painted it, it was probably the year before or after it had this color red. But it's a really cool color. I can see why they painted it red. I think it looks beautiful. But it's also missing an air cleaner. But really cool bike. All the parts are available on there. Heck, most of the parts on this bike we have listed for sale on eBay. From the 5 or 6 other ones we parted out. We did full, complete part outs on the other ones because they were just too far gone, and it would have cost too much to restore them. So they'll be resurrected as someone else's bike. All the proceeds from the sale go to fund the museum restoration. If you have any questions, give me a call at 860-454-7024. Ask for Jason, or stop by and look at it if you'd like. Good luck bidding on the bike, and God bless.